I get a better angle.
Okay. Let me know when we're good. I do like audio on my phone. Okay. Yeah. No worries.
This is a good interview position. Okay.
My posture is so bad. Alright.
You can't capture the posture, it's okay.
That is true.
Alright, we're good.
Welcome to the Hidden Driveway Show. I'm your host, AAMU, and joining me we have...
I'm Yamamaya.
And I'm Baby Azul.
Alright guys, well, you're on your first ever tour. Super exciting. I think it's also cool because y'all are always like producers kind of in the background. Now it's like your show, you're the headliners. I think it's super cool. Like, how's that been?
You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it has been wonderful. Honestly, like, I don't know, it's great how much love there is. It's great having people that, you know, we really care about out here doing these shows with us. Like, I wouldn't want to share that van with anybody else. Mm-hmm. So
Truth.
It's really wonderful, you know, having our show not only be our show, but be their show too. You get me?
Exactly, yeah.
It's been beautiful. You know, it has been. It's felt like months. You know, I've been on this process for about a week. I solo funded and booked the entire tour, so it has been a lot of trials and tribulations. But the planning was rougher than the execution. I think I put in a lot of sleepless nights. YAMAMAYA saw over the course of since February to now was grueling, but the payoff has been so rewarding that any troubles I had during that time are all but eliminated.
Yeah, in terms of like the performing, because like, had you only done like one show at like Fiona's World like prior to this? Like, it wasn't a lot.
I've done one like real official like show, you know, at Fiona's World like years ago when I was about 3 years ago. I'd say I was about 14.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a great experience. It was a really, really exciting experience, but it wasn't, you know, I didn't really have much time to shine. I was given like a 20-minute set. You know, we were splitting it with mad people, and I was like not really the underdog, but I was the up and coming.
Yeah.
So it's really great having aged as an artist and done some tinier local spots, and, you know, just perfected my craft. Coming out here now and people getting it. You get me? Like, people being here and wanting to see me. And not only me, but the people that I really roll with, like, you know, Bang Method, Saturn, Mental, people that I've grown up with. So it really is, it's a humbling experience, I guess, you know? It's wonderful.
It's good. It's so good. It is like the pot is sweeter than you could ever fucking imagine. Like, being able to do things with friends. I've always been someone where, like, I think when I first started producing, I was so headstrong in collaborations that I think it almost drove some producers that I worked with pretty frequently away, because they were just like, okay, I'm like, Azul's like an endless fire when it comes to this. If I'm doing something with my friends, we can be watching grass, you know, we could be painting the side of a building.
Yeah.
Like, I love collaboration on all fronts. I love hanging out. I'm not inherently a social person, but there's nothing that I can do that wouldn't be emboldened by being with people. And to have people that I work with, to see people that I respect and love, come to appreciate my music, come to help me promote, come to even just like or drop helpful comments, drop loving comments. It's been so amazing. It has been such a rewarding experience.
Yeah, I think also just like, I think you need to like travel with your friends too, because like you're driving the tour bus, right?
Yes, I am driving the tour bus. I have started giving over. Allegedly, I've started giving over the wheel to Autumn, the person running merch, and thank you so much to her. But it's been kind of grueling going from city to city like that. You know, right after the show, we hopped straight down to Virginia.
Yeah.
So it is like we're consistently pulling 6-hour drives right after these concerts. It's a lot, but I love it. I love it to death. Having people that I've known for so long and respected and cared for so long be there with me makes these drives all super worth it. Super worth it.
Yeah, I think the drives. I was also wondering, because like y'all are doing so many shows back to back.
Yeah.
I know it takes a lot out of you. So like, how are y'all like holding up, just like mentally and physically right now?
Honestly, I feel like, you know, with any other group of people, I would be sick and fucking tired of them. And I'm so glad to be doing it with these people, because, you know, being able to go through this with everybody, it's like we're really building a much stronger connection. You know, we've laughed together, we've cried together, we've been pissed off at each other, but at the end of the day, it's like I wouldn't want to do this with anybody else, and neither would they, you know. So it's been a little taxing, but the recovery always hits. You know,
Yeah.
I'm always able to drink more tea or more water and get my voice back. I'm always able to sleep at a hotel or sleep on the floor or whatever. Anything I need to do, I'm being accommodated, you know, and everybody's helping each other out when it comes to the recovery process, so it has not been a bad time at all. You know, I feel great.
The only times that we're really throwing ourselves physically is during this. Outside, everyone's been very, very good about the times in which they need vocal rest or sleep, or they need to just chill the fuck out. I've also noticed that we went from eating more like hard fried foods and like things that started moving brothy, and I think that's how the rest of the tour is going to be. I think
it's a lot of soup.
It's a lot of soup. I think no one's hating on the soup. I mean, last night I had a burger and I had it. I was like, oh, I could have went for ramen. But it's not been as taxing physically. Mentally, given the fact that I'm driving, I feel like I'm dealing with a little bit different of a beast than the majority of the people on the tour are. Also, given the fact that I'm the only person in communication with these venues. For me, it has been a lot. It's been a lot, you know, but I had this talk with my mom. I was like, you know, I'm going to like kill myself if I have to do a computer science job. Because that's what I was getting my degree in. I just got my associates literally right before this tour. And I was like, I need to do this, you know. This is, I view music as an art. It's also a trade too, as much, you know. I wouldn't be able to perform like this if I had only done one concert in the past. You know, things build on top of each other. You get experiences on what works for a crowd, what doesn't work with a crowd, and having all this together just really helps. Like, this is meant for me. This is meant for me, and I'm willing to throw myself to the wolves mentally if it means that, you know, I can be able to do cool ass shit like this.
I mean, this is like the dream, because like y'all are just with your friends doing shows, seeing all your online friends from like around the country.
Yep.
And in Canada. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's really amazing. It brings a smile on my face when I think about it, because it's like I have gotten the chance to meet so many people I never thought I would. You know, I was raised on the internet, me being significantly younger than Azul, so it's like these people helped raise me, you know. Gwen and Alex, you know, Bank Method, I've known them since I was 11 years old. So it's like, you know, having these people who've been by my side and in my life for so many years, really living with them and really sharing such a pivotal experience in my life with them, and in our lives, you know, it's something really special. It's something that I would never give away. I would never, you know, regret ever in my life, no matter what happens, you know. So it's been magnificent, you know. It's like, it's a bit surreal seeing people. When you see people in person for the one time, it's like, oh, this is crazy, this is meeting this person. When you see them wake up and go to bed and you're sharing hotel rooms with them for 2 weeks, it's like, damn, this, you know, this is family. You know, that you've seen these people at their best and at their worst. You've seen them on stage jumping, and you've seen them in the van sleeping, and you've seen them, you know, struggling and empowered. It's amazing. It really is. You know, at the end of the day, it's beautiful, and I wouldn't wish my life to be any different. You get me?
Yeah. No, I'll say, because I'm doing the same thing this week. Like, he did a show. Shout out Carter, but he did a show like this week. And like we all came out for it. We've been here the whole week. I was hanging out as friends. It's been really awesome, because like I've known since I was like 10 years ago. So like it's been a long time coming. It's just really awesome to be able to just like be friends in person.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. You know.
I guess last thing I was wondering, because we're at like the halfway point of like y'all's like touring now around.
Yeah.
It's like, what are some favorite memories so far that y'all have had?
There's this song called Jesus to a Child.
Jesus to a Child by Hype Williams.
And it is not a funny song, but the thing is, we were on, it was me, YAMAMAYA, heartstopmiami, Departed, shout out Departed for doing the sounds, and Autumn. And Jesus to a Child kept replaying, and it was first annoying because it's a loud abrasive boom, 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 and then it became really fucking funny. And we can send you over footage, but like it'll come on the car, we're like
And
like,
so when we crossed the Canadian border, we were super worried we'd get caught up. You know, we had everything perfect and ready, like we were ready for merch, we declared whatever. We get to the border and the guy's like, passports. We give him passports. He's like, y'all a band? And we're like, yeah, we're rappers. Like, you know, we're just getting through. He's like, great, have a great time. And we get across super easy. And so it's the middle of the night, and we put on that song, and everybody's like, rah, 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 in sync with the snares. And that shit was like, that's probably my favorite. That was like the triumphant moment of the tour. My other favorite memory, low key. This is difficult because like I have some good ones, but oh my god, no! The other night we were at this Chinese spot in Montreal. The best Chinese food I've ever had is us 8 and Enzo. Who shout out Enzo.
Shout out Enzo.
So
Shout
much
out
love for Enzo. Enzo.
The Canadian part of this tour would not happen without Enzo.
Yeah.
And Enzo and YouTube to MP3
Yeah.
have been so wildly accommodating, and Enzo has busted his ass.
Yeah.
His ass to make sure that things go right. And if it wasn't for Enzo, I would not. This tour would look wildly different.
Yeah.
Wildly.
We would not be anywhere near as confident in doing this if it wasn't for Enzo. So big shout out Enzo.
Big shout out
But
Enzo.
We went to this Chinese spot with us 8 and Enzo, and you know we all get food, and I was kind of in a shitty mood at this point, right? And so this was like this cheered me up, and I think that's why I love it so much. But we're all ready to pay. Well, actually, first they're like, so are y'all all on the same bill? Because this is a place that's meant for like big groups, like work meetings. We're like, no, we're all separate, and the guy goes, separate? And then he goes right to the back to get a bunch of pieces of paper for the orders. And then when we're finally paying, this lady is like this poor lady. She's so sweet, and she is like getting everybody's orders, and we're all dead silent, right? Or not everybody's orders, but like getting ready to pay. We're all dead silent, and Gwen, Heartstopmiami and Departed start looking at each other and going like hissing at each other while everybody says something. And Departed is trying so hard not to laugh. It was like he looks so disappointed. It's like he has a bunch of badass kids, and Departed is sitting here trying so hard not to laugh, and everybody's just making noise at each other until we eventually crack. And this poor lady's like, what's like looking around, like what is going on, like what's so funny?
So the moment that we had really cracked was she had pulled out the card reader and it went on the tip screen. I'm so used to you tapping the card and then tipping afterwards. The tip screen, I slapped my card on there, loud ass slap sound, and then I realized I was like, holy shit. I just slapped it on the screen, and then I go and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And like I tapped the tip button, and everyone is just dying. I'm like crying and rocking back and forth.
Yeah, I've never seen him laugh that hard. That was historic. Oh my god.
Yeah, we've had exclusively good moments. You know,
I wouldn't say that. I had to walk back in a fucking flood in Montreal. It was terrible.
Okay, the majority of us have had.
Okay. There's always that one.
It's always, dude, it was me, Mental, and Tropes, and everything was going so great. And then we start walking back to the hotel, and it is like boom, 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 flash flood warning. And my shoes are soaked. Like I'm wearing Saturn shoes right now because my shoes are like destroyed.
But it's been amazing moments.
No, it's been so great. You know, even any sort of struggle or any moment that might have brought morale down was instantly brought back up. You know, everybody's got each other's backs here, and it's been like a phenomenal time. Easily the best first tour any of us could ever have. You know.
Yeah, and speaking of which, crazy story. That's my album of the year. Y'all are performing later tonight. Very excited to see y'all.
Yeah.
And I think that concludes the interview.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You know.